Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the future, exploring what 2025 holds for one of North America's most vital natural resources, the Great Lakes. This vast system of interconnected freshwater lakes is not just a stunning geographical feature. It's the lifeblood for millions, a hub for industry, and a delicate ecosystem facing unprecedented challenges. As we look ahead to 2025, several key trends and developments are set to reshape the region. First, let's talk about water levels. For years, the Great Lakes have experienced dramatic fluctuations from record lows to record highs. By 2025, scientists predict this volatility will continue, driven by climate change. We're expecting more extreme weather events, since storms in the spring and fall, and prolonged periods of drought in the summer. This means coastal communities will need to double down on resilience efforts. Expect to see more investment in adaptive infrastructure, like reinforced shorelines, elevated roadways, and updated zoning regulations to manage both flooding and erosion. Cities like Chicago and Toronto are already pioneering innovative shoreline protection projects, and these efforts will likely become a blueprint for smaller towns across the basin. Next on the agenda is the ongoing battle against invasive species. The fight against creatures like the sea lamprey and zebra mussels has been a long and costly one. In 2025, the focus will intensify on preventing new invaders from entering the system. A major point of contention remains the Brandon Road Lock and Dam in Illinois, a critical choke point for stopping invasive carp from reaching Lake Michigan. By 2025, we anticipate significant progress on this multi-billion-dollar project, featuring advanced deterrent technologies like electric barriers, underwater sound systems, and air bubble curtains. The success of this project will be a critical test of our ability to protect the native biodiversity of the lakes. Meanwhile, new research into genetic biocontrols, essentially using an invasive species' own DNA against it, could offer a game-changing new weapon in this fight. Economically, the Great Lakes region is poised for a technological transformation. The blue economy industries that rely on the lakes is getting smarter. In 2025, shipping will be more efficient and greener. We'll see more vessels equipped with advanced navigation systems and cleaner burning fuels, or even hybrid electric propulsion. Ports are becoming smarter too, using data, analytics, and automation to speed up the movement of goods. This not only boosts the economy, but also reduces the environmental footprint of maritime trade. Furthermore, the push for renewable energy will see the Great Lakes become a focal point for offshore wind development. While controversial proposals for wind farms in places like Lake Erie and Lake Michigan are gaining momentum, by 2025, we expect to see the first pilot projects either under construction or fully operational, marking a new chapter in the region's long history of energy production. But what about the water itself? Water quality remains a paramount concern. The persistent issue of harmful algal blooms, particularly in Lake Erie's western basin, will continue to be a major challenge. These blooms, fueled by nutrient runoff from agricultural lands, threaten drinking water supplies and local economies. In 2025, we'll see a greater emphasis on collaborative, watershed-wide management. This involves bringing together farmers, scientists, and policymakers to implement more effective conservation practices. Expect more widespread adoption of precision agriculture, where technology helps farmers apply fertilizers more efficiently, reducing runoff. We will also see increased investment in restoring wetlands, which act as natural filters, trapping nutrients before they can enter the lakes. Another critical water quality issue is the invisible threat of contaminants like PFAS, often called forever chemicals, and microplastics. By 2025, our ability to detect these substances will be more advanced than ever. This improved detection will lead to stricter regulations on industrial discharges and consumer products. We'll also see a surge in research and development for new filtration technologies capable of removing these microscopic pollutants from our drinking water. Public awareness campaigns will play a huge role, encouraging consumers to make choices that reduce plastic waste and chemical use at home. It's a problem that requires solutions at every level, from individual actions to international policy. Tourism and recreation are the heart and soul of many Great Lakes communities. In 2025, this sector will continue to thrive, but with a growing emphasis on sustainability. Ecotourism will be a major buzzword. Visitors will be looking for authentic experiences that connect them with nature without harming it. This means more support for businesses that prioritize conservation. From eco-friendly lodges to tour operators who educate their guests about the local environment. We'll also see better management of popular sites like national and state parks to prevent overcrowding and protect sensitive habitats. Technology will play a part here too, with apps and websites helping visitors discover less crowded trails and learn how to leave no trace. The political landscape surrounding the Great Lakes will also be crucial. The Great Lakes Restoration Initiative, a bipartisan federal program, has been instrumental in funding hundreds of cleanup and restoration projects. Its continued funding and success will be a key indicator of the political will to protect the lakes. By 2025, we anticipate this initiative will be focusing more on future-proofing the region against climate change and tackling those emerging chemical threats. Cross-border cooperation between the United States and Canada will be more important than ever. The two nations have a long history of working together through the International Joint Commission, and this partnership will be vital for managing shared waters, coordinating scientific research, and setting joint targets for pollution reduction. What does this all mean for the people who live, work, and play here? It means a future of both challenges and opportunities. For residents, it means adapting to a changing environment and becoming more conscious of their own impact. For industries, it means innovating and embracing sustainability as a core business principle. And for governments, it means making smart, science-based decisions that will protect this incredible resource for generations to come. The Great Lakes of 2025 will be a dynamic and complex system, a place where the push and pull of nature, industry, and human ingenuity are on full display. It will be a region defined by its resilience and its commitment to forging a sustainable future. The health of these lakes is a direct reflection of our own choices, and the path we chart in the coming years will determine their fate. Thank you for joining us on this look into the future of the Great Lakes. The story is far from over, and we'll be here to cover it every step of the way. If you found this information valuable, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next update. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think will be the biggest challenge or opportunity for the Great Lakes in 2025? Thanks for watching.